Welcome to Manic Digression, hosted by the minds behind Entertainment Mafia Productions and brought to you by empsucks.com. Tune in and tune out.
All right, we're recording.
There he is.
Yep.
What the hell's
What's
this
up? Oh yeah, got that from Trader Joe's yesterday.
Did you buy it?
Yeah, $4.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I thought you
not
maybe
bad,
got it for
though.
free.
$4, not bad though, not bad. Yeah.
Speaking of
And
money,
it's orange and green, some cool colors, you know. So
the fruit, those fruits out there like orange and green.
do they?
Yeah.
I don't see that on a lot of that stuff. Like,
And orange is orange, and the plant is green.
yeah.
Fruit.
You
okay. Assumed I was making a slice.
At first, I thought you were talking about the plants, but then when you said,
Yeah, I'm talking about plants.
But then,
All right. So speaking of things
Yeah.
like that, right?
Yeah.
So my YouTube has been giving me advertisements, political stuff. There's some guy in San Francisco who stood up to Trump, right? And his name is Scott Wiener.
Nice.
And he probably likes dudes.
Wasn't there another Wiener not that long ago?
Anthony Weiner.
Yep.
Let me tell you, those wieners, they get in there and they cause problems. You know.
Yeah, so it seems. You got to be careful of the wieners, that's for sure.
What's this? A homeless cart?
Yep. We got all the stuff for Pancake Gives Back in there. Fucking some hats, umbrellas.
You're
We
giving.
got the carts. Look at that. I got that one cart. Fucking.
Oh, I thought it was a chair.
From Hobby Lobby. Yeah, no, that's a cart. Yeah, and 2 utility carts. And then I ordered the other one on Amazon. I actually found the one on Amazon cheaper, and it's the nicer one. I was a little disappointed in that, but.
So you're giving homeless people that live in the desert black hats.
Well, let me tell you, it was either all black or black with the red front, with the red tip. And I mean,
The brim?
yeah,
Okay.
yep, the red tip. Yep. Everybody loves a red tip, you know. But I went
Not
all
everyone.
black. I went all black because it just blends in more. It doesn't, pop too much. And I figured, homeless people don't want to stand out too much,
They don't give a damn.
And then they're also waterproof, though. Yeah,
The
they're
homeless people are
waterproof.
right on the side of the roads.
So there's some
They're
nice
literally right
ball
on the side of the
caps.
road. No, like the homeless
Yeah.
people. I don't mean just the people panhandling. I mean they got their campsites like on the sidewalk.
I mean, like on the sidewalk.
Yeah,
Like,
if there was
you
a
mean,
sidewalk,
literally, like,
you
on
know,
the sidewalk.
Palo Verde, when you go underneath the what is it, Contractors Way or whatever it is, and then you go over the overpass, the
Yep.
Freedom Memorial overpass.
Yep.
So underneath the bridge, there's, I don't know, it probably takes up the expanse of half a football field where they just got tons of everything. They got pop-up canopies, like the $500 ones.
Yep.
And every time I drive by, I see they got different vehicles down there.
Damn.
Okay, have you seen the Terminator
I've
movie?
seen
Okay, well, if you
well,
remember this part where
parts of it, yeah.
Arnold's chasing on the motorcycle and he bursts through the gate and then he goes down in the L.A.
Yep.
Right?
That's a big scene. I remember that.
Right?
Yep.
So that, with that wash right there, they just bust through the gate. I'm sure there was a lock or a chain. They got, I don't know how many different, 3 times I've seen one of those big U-Haul box trucks just backed up there and they're doing whatever. These homeless people have enough to do box trucks from U-Haul.
Damn.
Multiple times. And then, of course, they just got
Oh,
the
yeah.
trash. I don't understand that. I mean, something you should give them is like a trash can.
Yeah,
And
right.
and
You're
an
not
address.
wrong. You're not wrong. We'll take them some 30 gallons, like, damn. Let's have them pick up their trash, give them some trash bags too. Like, I'm just trying to give them stuff that, like, a lot of them don't typically, like, think about spending their money on, stuff that was actually beneficial for them. That's
Like-
what I'm trying to really focus on,
You mean like soap?
Well, I mean, yeah, yes, you're right. You know, that's not a bad idea. And I gave them some deodorant in some of the bags. But like, I got the umbrellas for shade. It's gonna be getting hot out and stuff like that. You know, the hats protect their heads and stuff. You know, like
Now I don't mean
the
soap as
flip
in.
flops. You know, just for something. You know, something to wear. You know, to protect their feet a little bit. You know, like just it's summertime coming up too. I got them cheap, $2 a piece. Like, but
Now soap, I don't mean soap because they all stink and nasty. But if you only have so
but
much
some of them
money,
don't shower too
right?
much. You
Well,
know,
if you don't have any money and you're spending the money that you do have on U-Haul trucks,
Yep.
you're not going to go in a.
Well, there's all different kinds. I mean, the other day I saw a homeless guy with a sign. I gave him a few dollars, like leaving Elcon, and he was nicely dressed, looked clean, like older bald man, white guy, like looked like he was not homeless, but he had the bag and he had like a roll up, like he was well kept, like he had a nice bag,
Like
like
he
a roll
just
up
became
mat.
homeless.
Like yeah,
He just
something
got
like
the
that.
job.
Like yep, like and so yeah, and then I see people that that look like they haven't showered in a week. Like their clothes dirty as hell.
A week.
Like oh yeah, like
A week's
a
not that
month.
bad. A month,
Like
yeah,
I
there you go.
mean, yeah, like I mean, it's just I mean, well, a week if you're in the same clothing for a week. I mean, that's pretty bad. Like I mean, but it just depends. But yeah, so there's all different kinds out there. But I talked to one guy, and he said that some days he'll make nothing, like, and other days he'll make $100.
Yeah.
Like yeah. So just from standing out there on the street and everything. So
I
yeah.
remember when I went and visited a friend up in Oregon, his father and mother were like, don't ever give anything to any of the panhandlers. They're all a
Yeah.
bunch of liars.
Yeah.
Because
Some of them are.
Oregon's blue, right? So they kind of help the people out. And this was, 10 years ago or more.
Yep.
And it said that, first off, it's illegal to panhandle, which
Yep.
here it's kind of depends on what you're doing and the speed limit on the whatever the median.
Right.
I don't really understand. But
I feel
up
like
there
it's
it
kinda
was
weird here. Like
it was
on the
illegal,
rules.
and you could literally, and we did, watch the homeless guy leave his job. His job is his position, his panhandling position.
Yep.
Go and walk back to his sports car and drive off. So apparently a lot of these people do, and I guess a lot of the people with the money, they know how to be skin flints.
Yep.
They'll go and drive their sports car, park it somewhere, change into something that looks a little bit grubby, and
Yep.
sit out there all day long.
Yep.
And they can make hundreds of dollars because the people
Yep.
up there, they're a little bit more
A little bit
generous.
nicer and stuff. Yep.
a little bit more generous with the stuff. Here's a credit card, don't get into trouble.
Yep.
Can you imagine if one of the homeless people took advantage of you? Like a whole group of them. They're like, hey, you're generous. You know what I need? Some Scott Wiener. And then another one yells, everyone likes a red tip. And then they just capture you. They got a big old net, right?
Yep.
Because someone gave them a big old net.
Yep. All for some fresh meat, huh? Like,
Yeah, some fresh meat.
They're like, no, I don't want none of this homeless meat. We're gonna get some fresh meat.
See, not all of them are victims. Not all of them use Vaseline.
Yeah,
That's the scary stuff.
Yeah.
Speaking of not using Vaseline, I got tires yesterday. $912.
Damn.
And the lady gave me $100 off.
Damn.
Yeah. $912. Your
That's
favorite place, Big O
crazy.
Tires.
Yep.
And
Oh.
all the while I was waiting, I told my uncle that I was getting new tires, and then he started sending me all these emails that he gets and all these things that he found from like discounttire.com and wherever,
Yep.
And I could have gotten a tire, 4 tires. Each tire would have been $60. So $100 cheaper than what I paid at the place.
Damn.
And I'm like, what can I do now? They have my vehicle in there. They got the wheels off and everything.
Yo, not much you can do at that point.
Stop! Put it back on.
But you want to be careful though when you go to those cheaper places and everything, like Discount Tire and stuff like that.
I don't think discount's
Just
cheap.
because well, I mean, they end up throwing on a bunch of shit. Like their tires are cheap. But you want to be careful with that stuff, and like when you're buying online, because like tires have like a rating. There's like an AA rating or whatever it is, or and fucking
You
it
just
determines
talking
the
about
tread.
the
Like,
load range? Because mine are load range C,
no,
which is
This talks about the tread. This is like an AA rating specifically, and it's
like if
like
they did the program
it'll be like
successfully, all 12 steps.
yep, all
Okay.
12 steps. Yep. And so yeah, so there's
Don't
like
laugh at that.
there's like a 12-step system. No, but it's more like four. There's like four categories or so, and the lowest you want is like 400. Like there's like 4 to 500, like 5 to 6, 6 to 7, something like that, and it might go by 200s at a time. I'm not sure. I forget exactly, but anyways, the lowest you want is 400 because that's what like the dealerships and stuff will
What is
give
it
you.
determining? The quality of the tread?
How long the tread will last. Yeah, so the quality of the tread, how many miles it'll last. So yeah, so the higher the rating, the longer those tires will last, and before the longer the shorter they'll longer time it'll take for them to wear, so
The quicker they'll wear down.
slower they'll wear down. The higher
But
the
the
higher
lower
the
the
number, the
thing, the
slower they'll
quicker-
wear.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. Higher the
I wonder
number,
what
slower
mine
they'll
is.
wear. So yeah, so
Does
a
it
lot of
say
those
on the
cheap
sidewall?
places, like online and stuff, I did a lot of research and everything. A lot of those cheap places, like online and like Discount Tire and shit, they'll give you ones that are like in the 300s. Right below that one that the dealerships and the good places give you.
Does it
So,
say it on the sidewall?
I don't think it does. No, I'm not sure. I'd have to look, honestly. I don't think that rating is on the sidewall. It'll be on the website. It'll be like in the details and stuff and everything. But yeah, not sure about on the sidewall or not.
Hmm.
But yeah, so you always want to look for that. It'll say like AA, and then it'll have like a number, like 300 something, 400 something, 500 something, 600 something, or
That's
whatever.
interesting.
Like yep, and yeah.
Because this is a Advantac something or other brand name. I don't know it. Advantac.
Oh, there's so many out there. You ever get some ling longs?
No, I heard about the Ling Longs.
Like
The rice burner special, so you can do donuts and burnouts at every light.
Yep.
How much were Ling Longs?
Oh, probably not much.
$20 a tire?
Yeah.
Literally made out of old shoes?
Like literally, like yep. And that's for some decent tires too. Like
Some
not
decent
little,
Ling
not
Longs.
some little ones. Like not some Prius tires. So I wonder.
My uncle got a Prius, and I didn't know that it. Okay, so it's got the 4 different individual batteries for the right.
Yo.
I didn't know that your air conditioning within the cabin helps cool those down, and if your air
Really?
conditioning fails, you got to be kind of careful.
Really?
Yeah.
Now I didn't know that either. Oh wow! All
And
right.
remember, when those batteries go bad, each one could be like $2,000 or
Yeah.
$4,000, something like that.
Yep. It just really
Can
depends.
you imagine that? You buy a brand new vehicle, and for whatever reason, the AC goes bad, so you suffer, and then
Something
the
else
vehicle
goes
doesn't
bad.
work.
Yeah.
and then you might as well have bought a whole nother brand new vehicle, buying new batteries with it.
That would suck. That would really suck.
I wanted to invest in a lithium company,
Really?
like mining. I wanted to, but
Oh,
China
those-
owns almost everything, and we can't invest in Chinese stuff.
Those new batteries, though,
The Ling Longs.
what are they? No. What is it? There's those.
They're vehicle
There's
batteries.
those new batteries, and they last longer. They're smaller. Like
This
you can
is-
fit more into a smaller size. It's similar to like
a-
lithium,
It's a car battery.
or not lithium. It's similar to lithium ion. I believe it is. What is it? The phone batteries? No,
For phone
I'm talking about
batteries.
Phone batteries. Yeah.
I don't know.
Oh yeah, something like that. I don't know. They're starting to put them in a few phones,
So it's a
but
new type of battery, or a new way that they treat like the lithium.
yes, new type of battery. It's called let's see if I can find it here.
So you gave homeless people black hats,
Not
backpacks,
yet.
and carts. All you need to give them is a ski mask and gloves, crowbars,
We got umbrellas, flip flops. Gave him some bags. We got hats. We
Flip
got
flops.
2 utility carts. Like that'll be nice, you know.
Now, I understand. Yeah, get them things that won't break the bank, but it could be cool. But I don't think homeless people are really going to be cruising around in flip flops. That's a
Uh,
thing. I remember hearing that homeless people steal other homeless people's shoes.
silicon carbon batteries.
Silicone carbon.
Silicon carbon batteries. Yeah, those are the new batteries. The new instead of lithium ion. So
Silicone carbon.
yeah, silicon carbon. Yeah.
Hmm.
Yep. So yeah, ain't that something? Yeah, fucking. It looks just like a lithium ion battery, but you can fit more in a smaller form factor, and they last longer.
Form
Well,
factor.
because it's more milliamp hours in a smaller form factor. Yeah, yeah.
Form factor with Joe Rogan.
Thinner battery, smaller. Nah, I haven't seen that. What is that a thing?
No, it's
No,
fear,
fear
factor. I'm too quick for you. Too quick for
you.
you.
Damn. Yep.
All right. So,
See, I didn't even know Joe Rogan back then. See, I just like I had seen Fear Factor a couple times. I never knew the host's name or anything. So like,
he was cool.
yeah.
I don't know how he got to be the host of it.
I
always thought
didn't
that'd be
even know who
interesting.
he was. I had seen him. I never knew who he was until he started doing his podcast. Like that's when I like figured out like, oh, he does UFC and he does this. He did Fear Factor and everything. Like
He'd been doing the UFC just after he started Fear Factor, or vice versa, because Dana White, the UFC's guy, right?
you know,
Oh, I can't remember now. I think maybe Joe Rogan was just like commenting on stuff and like calling the shots on something. He's like, "Hey, we could use you, whatever, right?"
yeah.
You know how
I
lucky,
saw his video on that. Yeah, he
lucky
said
people get to. I'll give you a job, boy. Come with me. You know.
Yep.
And
he did it for free though. The first so many times, like he just did it for fun. Like he didn't ask for money because they were like on hard times and everything. And then it just ended up becoming his thing.
yeah, because he's just about the voice of UFC stuff.
Yep.
He is the voice of Fear Factor, and then he is his own voice. I think it's really interesting how. I wonder how he got to be on Fear Factor's thing. Let's ask Google. I don't know why, but I believe that when Google is when you use talk to text,
Yep.
it's just collecting your voice data, like right, and then it can use your voice.
Oh,
for
you don't even have to be using the talk to text.
No, but
for
I
it
think
to
it's
collect
just
your
like
voice data.
because you know that the green light goes on and everything, and that's
Yep.
you willingly do it because you accepted it, right?
Yep.
So I like to talk like a mentally handicapped individual when I ask this stuff, right?
Yeah.
So that way, if it ever comes down to like a court case in the future, like, no, I don't sound like that. You know what I mean? So, do.
Very nice.
How did Joe Rogan become Fear Factor host? Did you mean how did Joe Rogan became Fear Factor host? Yeah, I probably would.
Sure,
Okay.
Sure, yeah, Google. What's
All right.
How
So
did he
Joe
became-
Rogan landed the Fear Factor hosting gig in 2001 through a standard NBC audition process. Oh.
really?
After building a reputation as a stand-up comedian, which I've never seen any of his stand-up stuff, I wouldn't have thought he's comedically inclined. I don't know.
Same,
I just never,
honestly.
you know?
Yep, 100%.
And acting on the sitcom News Radio. Never heard of that.
Really?
His agent encouraged him to audition. Rogan initially took up the job purely for the financial security and to gather fresh material for his stand-up comedy.
Interesting.
Huh.
Huh. Right?
What is News Radio from 95 to 99? What the fuck?
95
So,
99
from when-
News Radio.
When
Huh,
we were
really?
0 to 4 years old,
Yep.
he was doing that. How come we never heard of that? We heard of 9/11.
Like, right?
Okay,
Well,
hold
no,
on.
that was Alex Jones.
No. But we heard of the event.
Oh,
Do
yeah.
you
Yeah, we
remember?
heard of that.
Everyone said that everyone knew about it and was freaking out. My parents, when they came and picked me up, if they did come and pick me up
Yeah.
from school,
Oh, yeah, I remember. Yeah,
You remember
everybody
it.
was freaking out. Like,
either my parents didn't pick me up.
they put the TV on and like all the fucking people. I was at daycare and all the people were crying and shit and everything. Like, yeah.
I don't know. I don't have any memory of any of that.
Really?
Either they didn't pick me up, or when they did, they're like, "Yeah, let's go get some pizza. We'll be
Oh,
fine."
I have memory of it, yeah, because they rolled in the TV. You know, when they had the TVs on the stands and shit on the carts.
Yeah, the big black.
Yeah.
Yep, and it had the VHS down there.
Yeah. They rolled that shit in and they fucking put on the news and yeah. Like,
Okay, so 95 to 99 sitcom focusing on the chaotic workplace of a fictional New York City AM news radio station. The show was known for its surreal humor and office politics, and it concluded after Phil Hartman's death. Oh, Phil Hartman was in there. That's cool. With John Lovitz joining the cast for the final season. Oh, so it had some notable people. Okay, let's see. Images, pictures, tell 1,000 words.
oh yeah.
Holy shit! Wow, he's like someone that would hang out on the beach.
Oh, look at that guy. He kind of looks like
He's got the earring.
Who's that guy that has the magician TV show, the fucking comedy like magician TV show? I mean, not anymore. He used
The
to.
comedy one.
Yeah. There's a
The
guy.
Carbonaro effect.
Yeah,
that guy?
yeah, Carbonaro. Yeah, he looks like him, don't he? That's so funny.
Oh, it's got Andy Dick. Andy Dick was on there.
Damn. Another fucking wiener, another dick.
Yeah.
Like, damn.
Look,
That's crazy.
that's one of the...
Damn. Did he have a spray tan then? He definitely has a spray tan.
No, I don't
man.
know.
You don't think so? He's not that fucking dark. He's
No,
not that.
okay,
no,
all right,
he's, not,
let's
he's
see.
not that dark.
No. Let's see what his genetic heritage is.
He
'Cause
almost
some
looks
people are just
Indian in
darker.
there.
Well, maybe.
I mean, look at him nowadays. He's fucking.
Parents.
Nah.
No, I spelled parents wrong. Okay, hold on.
I wonder. Let's see. I mean, then again, Michael Jackson apparently got more white as he got older. So, I mean,
Vitiligo.
he claims that he never had
Oh.
anything done on him. But
So Joe Rogan's parents are James Joseph Rogan Sr.
Whoever that
Wait, does
is.
he have a brother, or is that Joe Rogan's real name, James Joseph?
That could
Is he
be.
a junior?
That could be
We'll
his
find
real
that
name.
out. And Susan Lembo, also known as Susan Di Gerlando, which sounds kind of like Italian to me.
Damn.
Okay, she is full Italian with roots in Sicily and southern. Yeah, so she's bringing darker complexion in. So
Let's
Joe
see a picture. You got
You
any
want to
photos?
see his mom?
Yeah, let's see some photos like of his parents, both of them.
I don't know.
You're like, nah, they're too white in this one. No, I'm just kidding.
No, it's just that it doesn't really.
There's not many photos of them.
There's a picture of an old guy. Dad denies going on. Okay, so that's
Did you search their like actual names or
no.
just
I just
searching his
clicked on.
parents?
That's his dad. Oh,
Damn, when was that from?
probably a couple of days ago. He's pretty.
My God, right? Yeah,
Okay,
he looks
hold on.
like looks like he died 5 days ago. Damn.
That's not nice.
I mean, not in a bad way. I mean, he looks good for his age, but like, I mean,
So,
he looks old.
Look at that, Joseph
Looks
James Rogan Jr. And his dad's name is James Joseph Rogan Sr. That doesn't work. That's not how it's supposed to be. So someone was wrong. It's probably AI.
It might be. It might be. Is that on Wikipedia?
Yeah, Wikipedia, which
I wonder if they're allowing AI in their stuff,
uh,
or maybe it's legit.
let's see, personal life. No, 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 no. Okay.
So let's see. So wait. So okay. So what's his dad's name?
Yeah, so AI overview is wrong.
Yes, it is a lot of times. You always got to look at the sources. I don't trust anything from AI that does not have a source linked to it. Like,
Well, it
and
had
even then,
sources
you
at
got to
the
look at
bottom.
the source and see what the source is. Because I mean, sometimes they'll take sources
No,
from
no, no.
Reddit and
It
stuff.
had
Like,
the sources at the bottom, but it's still fucked up.
well, yeah, it had it at the bottom, but did it?
No,
But that doesn't matter. Like it'll take like sentences or paragraphs from different sources. So like it'll like you gotta check each like sentence, each paragraph, and like see if there's a source underneath it. They'll source each individual one. And if it doesn't,
So
then yeah,
Joe
like,
Rogan is 3/4 Italian, 1/4 Irish.
yeah, that makes sense. I can see that.
That's how he could just be, darker. He's got the darker hair. I wonder if he's got the. We should look at his forearm. His forearm should be really hairy.
Oh, apparently his dad did boxing.
Forearms. Images. Oh, he's got him covered in tats. Well, if this picture wasn't blurry as shit.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah, that was probably that he probably didn't have a tan. Look at his dad from back in the day.
Yeah, see. Looks like Mario.
Yo, he looks like Mario. You know, the guy with the red hat.
Yeah. Oh, Fred Durst.
Oh yeah, yeah. That's who I was saying.
Come on.
But why don't you tell everybody about how you can do like a perfect Fred Durst voice? You know,
I can't.
you can.
Sometimes I can.
I mean, it might not be spot on, but you can do the like vocals. Like you can do the Fred Durst vocals, like that fucking that sound. Like you can do it. Like
he's just up in his nose. Like if you go and pinch your nose, sometimes you talk. It sounds different. So unless you talk through your mouth,
yeah.
he's way up there. Break your fucking face tonight. Give me something to break. It's something like that.
Yeah. Damn.
Hey, ladies. Chocolate starfish. Something like that. Hold on. What was I going to look up? Something. Okay.
Something about Joe Rogan, I think.
What's that guy? Aleister Crowley. Because there's this one guy that says that. I spelled it wrong. Alistair. There's a Pokemon?
Is there?
Oh, there's an I didn't know of. People say that Joe Rogan is the reincarnation or just the person of Aleister Crowley.
Let's see.
Hold on. Joe Rogan.
And why do they say this? Like, what is the reasoning behind it?
This one guy, the fittest flat earther.
Well, I got to see more images of.
Well, I'm just showing you one thing. Right? Okay, so
I mean, I see that, but I've seen plenty of people do that, and the images were edited, so I got to see like.
Okay, so the fittest flat earther thinks that all the celebrities are the fallen angels that fell with Lucifer.
Yep.
And that's why they're called stars, because apparently they're called falling stars, whatever. But they still want to be praised and worshipped. That's like why they had problems beforehand. And so there are celebrities and our politicians and our musicians.
Yep.
And so Joe Rogan, some people are saying, is reminiscent of, and I guess wherever it is, with the Joe Rogan podcast here, he's got the stuff on his forehead, the all-seeing eye stuff, right? And there's a picture of Joe Rogan with the thing on his hat, or the the pyramid on his head too.
Yeah,
But
I've seen that before. I forgot
right.
about that. Now that you showed that, yeah, I've
So
seen that before.
of course it's not here because Google's a hoe. Break your fucking face tonight. Give me something to break. Okay, hold on. Aleister Crowley. What's the word? Not heritage. Ethnicity. Ethnicity.
Oh, let's see.
Give me something to break. No, he's English. Born Edward Alexander Crowley in Royal Leamington Spa, Warwickshire, England.
Okay.
He's of white British descent.
Interesting.
White British?
White British. Aren't they all white British?
I guess not anymore. I bet you that's some shit where they're trying to say like how Jesus was black, where Leonardo da Vinci was black.
Maybe. I mean, there's some mixed ethnicities everywhere. I mean, it's not like they were all white ever, but like,
Well,
I mean,
let's
we
find
all
out
know, we know a majority of them were.
what is white British
Right? What the fuck is
ethnicity.
that even?
White British is an ethnicity classification used in UK consensus to identify the white population with British heritage.
Damn,
Specifically
have they got
including
that bad?
yeah.
I mean, I know they're fucking becoming more and more fucking just all the rules, all the laws being passed over there, digital ID and everything. I mean,
Okay, so
but damn, they're that bad.
check it out.
Like,
It's distinct from white Irish because there's a whole
Interesting.
bunch of red-haired black people over there.
Okay, okay,
And other white.
yeah.
Okay, let's see.
It's interesting how they have to like group everything, like give everything its own label, like and all that does is really divide us, all it does is like, give people that mindset that, oh, we're different, we're separate, like when we're all people on the same planet, it's like everybody wants to be equal, but everybody has to be so divided and have all these separate labels and everything. It's like it's crazy.
I used to think it's because people wanted to feel special.
Yeah, that's literally like people. It's ego. People want a title. Like it's like, bro, like just you know, like why do people want titles? Like why do people want all this stuff? Like if society just taught to give back and to help, like then we could make the world a much better place. But society teaches to want and to need and all that. Like. It's just crazy. That's why with Pancake Gives Back, the message is just to, give without any judgment. All people do is judge. Judge, judge, judge. Like people judge others all the time, like homeless people, rich people, Teslas, this and that. Like, let's be honest, like we're all it's everybody's judging each other instead of coming together and helping each other, and that's why the world's so shitty. I mean, the rich have shown that they're not going to help us out. Like they don't want the world to be a better place. They've shown that through their actions. We have the resources to make the world a better place. I mean, like look at all the companies, all the new technology coming out. Look at all the whistleblowers. I mean, and I'm talking about real technology, like turning energy, into power, like making power from
What?
air. Sorry, my bad. My bad.
I've
Sorry.
never heard of that.
Making energy from air, from humidity in the fucking air, making water from, air, from humidity, using humidity in the air.
Speaking of hot air.
I mean, like drinkable water. So like there's companies, making machines that make drinkable water just from humidity in the air. There's companies out there. There's a company out there. They showed this off at CES that's wants to make a unit the size of your AC machine in the back of your house, and it powers your house just off of the air, just off of the humidity, off of moisture from the air. It's crazy. Like the technology that we have and that's covered up, and we're forced to be slaves, and the only way we're going to overcome that is to come together and help each other, because the rich have no interest in us. Like we gotta help each other out. People need to learn to give and not want, and that's the only way we're gonna defeat the system. Like is to help each other.
Okay,
And
hold on.
to create our own system that's not relying on I need money. I need this. Like look at the Amish. They help build each other's houses. They don't need to go and spend hundreds of thousands on
You
houses.
know
They
why?
buy the materials and they all help each other.
You know why the Amish help?
Why?
Because they don't want a bunch of homeless other Amish people on their land. So
And
let's
look
go
at
build them a
that
house.
homeless problem. Let's build them a house instead of let's
Yeah,
just
but
kick them out.
Okay, but with
Our,
all
our
those things.
solution is let's kick them out. Let's move them.
No.
There's obviously more
Not
problems
always,
here.
right?
There's a reason they're homeless, and it's not always just drugs.
Well, we have places for them to hang out.
There
right?
are solutions, but
Right,
again,
right. We
Yep.
have a place for them to go, and they can hang out. They can live. They can get new clothes. They can take a shower.
Yep.
But they can't do drugs there, so a lot of them don't go,
Yep.
which is just shitty. And the other problem with it is they can't bring a dog along in, which I think that they should at least have a place where they could have the dog hang out.
Yep.
Because the dog, I mean, sure, it could bring fleas and stuff like that, but so could the person.
Yep.
The dogs can bite other people, but, I mean, if they keep them in not like a cage outside, but like if they keep them in a cage outside while the guy's taking a shower or something,
Yep.
boom, you know what I mean? So, but the thing is that they're on drugs, and whether or not they got onto drugs before or after they became homeless
Yep.
is, I guess it's irrelevant if you
Yep.
think about it. But if they can't give up the drugs, then they don't want to go to the thing.
Yep.
And some of them are happy to be like that.
And they are, and that's just their choice. That's where they are in life right now, and you can only do so much for them. You can only do so much for someone. They have to help themselves, and not everybody is ready to help themselves. So all you can do is support them along the way, and that's what that's about and everything. And it's like the problem is there are solutions, but the solutions we have right now are temporary. They're designed to be temporary. They're designed to, if they work right, put people back into a 9-to-5 system where they're supporting the rich and,
Right.
and everything.
So what we need to do is sterilize all homeless people.
People need to know, but we need more entrepreneurs. We need more people getting rich so we can take over the system, and all these current rich people that don't care about us
Oh, okay, you're thinking
are
of
out of it,
different-
are pushed out of it, because these new people come in, like I mean, it's a peaceful takeover, it's a full legal takeover, like, but we need, new people to come in that truly want to help the world, and we need to push out the people that don't want to help the world. I mean, it's as simple as that. Let's be honest.
Push them out where?
I mean, because if you hear what they're saying, the WEF, World Economic Forum, and everything, like what they're saying
like,
at their what was their big
The
billionaire
WWF
conference
WrestleMania.
that they had recently? They had
I don't know.
some city somewhere, some other country, like, yeah. Anyways, they all meet up, they all do some talking, and it's obvious they don't care about us. I mean, look at the
Bohemian
technologies.
Grove.
Like,
Is that what you're talking
no,
about?
no,
or
not Bohemian Grove. That's a totally
the
different.
something
That's their
unit?
private. I'm talking about like the part of it's hosted on TV, part of it's private. Like they don't allow anybody in because it's like
It's
so secret and shit.
It's the oh
Right.
the
Right. I think I think it's the name of the entire event. I think World Economic Forum takes place there. Like is what
the
it is.
conference, the something conference,
Something like that.
the
I know we're having bad brain fucking farts right now, but what is it?
it's the thing that Obama went to.
A lot of them went to, yeah.
Isn't it the White British Conference? The the G.
Davos and Sun Valley conferences? No.
No, that's a guy from Game of Thrones.
Where is? They just did it not too long ago. They just did it this year. Like, but
Who took my phone? Here it is.
let's see. Right? Crazy how we're not able to find it right now.
World Conference The Summit, something Summit.
Yep, yep. That's it. What was it though? uh, what was it?
Davos, Switzerland.
Well, anyways, okay, the name's not important. What's important is that if people pay attention and actually wake up and become more aware of stuff, then you'll start to see there used to be there used to be life and stuff. There used to be creativity and stuff. Like phones. Phones used to be unique. Logos used to be unique. Nowadays everything's corporate. All the phones are the same. There's no unique phones coming out no more. They all die off. Like I mean everything's becoming corporate and controlled and it's so obvious. We used to have a little bit more freedom. I mean, we've still never had freedom. I mean, if we did, every country would have power and food, and there wouldn't be an issue because we can supply it to the world. That's total bullshit that we can't.
Is it called the World Summit?
Possibly.
It's either that or the Snowflake Summit.
Is that it? No, I think it was the World Summit, but people were like adding the country that it was in into the name.
Davos, Switzerland is where supposedly in September.
Yeah, that's September, huh? No,
Yeah.
it wasn't that far away, was
Global Summit. Dude, how many times have we heard this and we can't pull it from
it? Right? But yeah, no, like if you notice, like things are becoming more controlled, and there's less creativity. Everything's becoming owned by fewer and fewer corporations. Everything's getting eaten up. There's no more. There's fewer and fewer mom and pop shops, fewer and fewer local places. Like everything's becoming corporate, like everywhere. Like I mean, and it's crazy when you step back and look at the whole picture, and you look at what these people say, and the stuff they're dumping their money into, like, and everything. I mean, like, and you look at the way the world is. I mean, it's it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. All because of a supposed, not everybody can have nuclear power because we can't trust them with it. Like, there's plenty of other, ways to have energy out there. There's plenty of other resources that's been shown. They're all over the place. There's corporations, that are showing these off, at CES and stuff. Like,
what is CES?
And CES, Consumer Electronics Show, and it's
Vegas?
where, yeah, yep, and it's where
Dude,
they all get together and they show off all of the future tech that they showed off. You know how there's that big thing going around the internet right now with the Wi-Fi and being able to the new Wi-Fi 7 is supposed to be able to like detect where you are in the room and everything. And
I thought it could already all do all that.
You can. They showed that tech off in 2016 at CES. They showed it off in 2016, 10 years ago at CES. They showed off this tech using Wi-Fi, and now it's being used in mainstream to push a bunch of worry and fucking whatever. What's the word I'm looking for? I can't fucking think right now. It's because we're getting too good at this. We're getting too on the ball. Fucking.
That's why we can't think. I'm on the ball. Now what do I do?
We're getting too spot on the subject there.
Speaking of technology stuff, I know you don't like them, but Batman has a lot of things. They're basically the same thing. Right?
Yeah.
Don't smile at that.
Yeah, you've been bringing up Batman lately.
I've been on a Batman
interesting. All right.
haul, whatever you call it, right?
I think the best Batman was the one with what's his name from Family Guy, Adam West.
You know what I saw on YouTube movies the other day?
What's that?
An animated cartoon one,
Yo.
right? Batman movie. It's an hour and 20 minutes. It's Batman versus Two-Face. And it's got the Adam West Batman with an Adam West voice. And Bill Ward, the guy that played Robin.
Yo.
They got that voice. They got that comic or that costume and everything.
Oh,
I didn't know that they did that.
Yeah, I didn't know that either.
It kind
That's
of made it
cool.
so I didn't want to watch it
Yeah.
because I knew that one was supposed to be, for kids to watch and everything like that.
Yo,
I mean, I watched half of it, but then, holy smokes, Batman,
I still have to go back and rewatch them. I've been wanting to go back and rewatch them, but I forget about it and I don't think about it. But the Batman movies that were on VHS,
You mean like with Michael
like with
Keaton and
yeah, and
Val
with
Kilmer and
yeah, and
George
what's his
Clooney
name?
and Arnold Schwarzenegger,
Really, they
Tommy
were
Lee
all of them there.
Jones, Jim
Damn,
Carrey.
I knew the first one that you named, and Jim Carrey. That was the other one I was
He
trying to
played
think
the
of.
Riddler.
Yeah, like I knew them two were in it, but damn, like I didn't know all those people were in it. That's crazy. Yeah, those ones I saw parts of those ones growing up because Austin, my brother, was always into Batman. I was a Superman fan,
Michelle
and
Pfeiffer.
so what?
Michelle Pfeiffer is Catwoman.
I guess I don't remember
No, I'm telling
Catwoman
you,
much, but
she
yeah.
looked good,
Oh
and
yeah,
she was
all right.
blonde, and she
I just
looked
remember
good.
I remember Mr. Freeze, seeing
Arnold.
Mr. Freeze, and I remember the Riddler a little bit, but yeah, but those movies looked real cool. I'd love to go back and watch
Danny
those.
DeVito. I can't believe he played the Penguin.
What?
He did a awesome Penguin. Everyone sees
crazy.
Danny DeVito as some sort of funny, right?
Mhm.
Whatever.
I could totally see him as the Penguin.
Dude, you can if you
Like,
watch the movie.
I could like
Yeah.
he fits his physical.
That's an interesting thing though, because we had people say the other day, like if you only do comedy, you're only ever seen as comedy, and no one ever take you seriously as a serious actor. Danny DeVito
That's
as
not
the
true.
Penguin was
It just
terrifying.
just takes the right role. It takes something that that fits you. That's all it takes. Like I mean, it's everybody can do anything really. I mean, it's just some better than others and some easier than others. Like there's certain people are more meant for certain things, but I mean, everybody can do anything really. Anybody could sing if they really, wanted to practice long enough and train their throat
I don't know, dude. I
and
don't think I
reshaped their
could work
throat
at
muscles
T-Mobile.
and stuff. Like, well, yeah, you're right.
I mean,
you're
I
right.
can do that, the welcome, thank you for calling T-Mobile, but I
Thank you
can't
for calling T-Mobile. How
with
may I
the
help you
troubleshooting
today?
stuff, right? Like I can't type,
Yeah.
right? They're like, yeah, I can't get into my phone because of this. Okay, hold on. It says that I'll put you on hold. I don't know. I can't do that type of stuff. The tech support stuff. I have so
Yeah.
much. Yesterday when I got tires, right?
Yep.
This lady, her name is Rosie. She's cool. I guess her nephew was there, and she knows where I work and everything like that. And her nephew's vehicle was leaking from a pinion seal. It's on the rear differential. She goes, "He can help you fix that," and I'm like, "Damn it, damn it." You know what I mean? Because
Yep.
Rosie gave me a little bit of a deal, and she's expecting me to somehow pull some weight at a shop
Yep.
that I don't determine money at all, right?
Damn.
And so I didn't have a card because that's the easiest thing. Here's the card. Talk to the owner. You know what I mean? Boom.
Yep.
But I had to give him my phone number. I had to say, make sure you take a picture of your VIN number because it was up on a lift. I didn't want to open the door because fuck that.
Yep.
And just talking to him and everything like that. I didn't check my vehicle after the tires got put on and everything. I wanted to see if they damaged something or whatever,
Yep.
I still got to try and figure out with my lug nuts if they stripped anything.
Hopefully
And I
not.
left my water bottle there.
No.
My nice, beautiful 2 weeks old Powerade bottle.
Oh no.
And then I was dehydrated as shit, man. And
Damn.
I got pissed off.
And where was this at? This was at Big O?
Yeah, Big O Tires, right? I was sitting there for an hour and a half or something while they're doing this stuff, and I'm like, okay, I got all my stuff. As long as no one bothers me, I'm not going to get messed up. And then she goes, he can help you. And I'm like, huh. Forgot everything.
What?
Forgot everything because I was trying to be like salesman.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, yes, it could be just this. It could be a bearing that's messed up. You could have your yoke on your drive shaft possibly fucked up, and it causes,
Yoke.
And I said, with these newer vehicles, the quality of everything, it just goes up in price and down in
Wait,
quality.
is that a real thing? Yoke on the drive shaft?
Yeah, it's called a yoke.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so on your
Because
drive
I know
shaft,
a yoke is like the airplane steering wheel. Like that's what.
is it called a yoke?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
It's because it's the
90%
horseshoe
sure.
thing.
Yeah,
Because I think that has something to do when you have it upside down. With like a farm animal, like whatever, when you put the yoke on their thing and they pull with their shoulders, but
really,
something like that.
Oh, I wonder. Yeah, I never knew.
But the yoke is basically the hand that holds the drive shaft to the rear differential.
Okay.
When the drive shaft changes or rotates, the yoke turns, and that's bolted to the pinion, which turns, which hits the carrier. It's all gears and teeth meeting teeth.
Yep.
The carrier turns, and it turns your axles, it turns the tires, and so forth.
Okay.
And so the yoke, just like anything else, can start failing, and a rubber seal gets old because rubbers do. Always get new ones.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Yep. Rubber only lasts so long.
That's right.
Yep.
And so and the seal, when it gets hard, a hard rubber, it can start doing a little groove in the yoke, and then the fluid can go out past it.
Oh.
And so I said, yeah, it could be anything. See ya,
Yep.
And so I got to get more business cards. It's really easy. Yeah, here
Alright.
you go. I'm on my way.
Damn. But so let me get this straight. So Big O Tires. So you take your car in to get work done on it, and the lady's like, "Oh, this guy could help you. Like, we might be able to help you."
So
like,
her nephew was there just about the entire time, or maybe even before me,
Yep.
that I was there, and they did something to his truck, and then one of the technicians came up and said, "By the way, he's also got this pinion seal leaking on the rear def, right?" And so
Wait, so they're saying this about your truck or about the
nephews,
about the nephew's truck? Okay. That's what I thought you said.
right? And then she goes, "Well, hey," you know what I mean?
Yo.
And I'm like, "Fuck."
Damn.
And she gave me $100 off because we've sent people to them, and they're friends with another shop that we know, and they did my alignment and everything.
Oh, okay.
So
So you know them and everything and all that.
slightly,
You've talked to
I
them
know
before.
them well now.
Yeah, man. Yo.
It was kind of funny.
But I thought it was like just your first time going to that location, and then like she's like, "Oh, like
third time.
help us out. We need some help over here." Like some random
You look
person.
like
like
you know.
You look like that, you know. Yeah.
Everyone that called wanted to talk to Rosie. Everyone that called.
Really?
Right?
Okay. Yo.
Everyone. And I don't know if she was the manager or if she's just
She's not the one that you talked to. The
She is. She was
She
there.
is? Oh,
Because I
okay, yep.
recognized her, and we were told to go and talk to her from our friends at the shop that was doing stuff on my truck. We went to Big O to get the alignment, and yeah. So
she
anyways,
definitely must be the nicest one there, at least. I mean, if everybody's
Well,
wanting to talk to her.
there was this one lady who had, I don't know, like a newer Toyota Camry or some sort of Hyundai something.
Oh, okay.
And she walked in wearing her pajamas, and she's kind of talk like real timid, right? And she said, "I need somebody to do this," and she handed some sort of paperwork to Rosie, and Rosie said, "That's only something a dealer can do. We can't do that." I don't know what it was.
All right.
And then she goes, "Well, when I was there last, I don't want to go there. The only other place is in Phoenix." And she goes, "Well, I can't do anything. It's a dealer only thing." And then another guy that works there says, "Yeah, no, we can't do that. It says right here, dealer only, and it's like a thing. I don't know if it's a legal thing or whatever."
Really?
But she said, "When I was there last, they threw coffee on my car." Like, I
What?
guess some guy got pissed off because this lady was doing something or called them out on something.
Uh-huh.
And the guy's like, "Fuck you, coffee," right?
Damn, yo.
It cost her $300 to do an oil change. I don't know if she's trying to get an oil change again. I don't know. But I do know with these newer vehicles, they're making it so you can't do your own maintenance, right?
Yo.
And so she said, "I can't go back there, threw the coffee on my thing, charge you $300, right?" And they're like, "We can't do shit. We can't do shit, dealer only." And she goes, "Well, what do I do?" And she says, "Well, they just did an oil change, so you don't need an oil change for a little bit. Let's just say that's it, right?
Yo.
Like, is everything good with the vehicle?" She goes, "Yeah." She's like, "Well, then don't go back there. Either you go back there or you don't go back there."
Yo.
And she said, "Have a nice day." And the lady's like,
Damn.
and walked out. It was pretty funny.
I bet. Yeah, I
Because-
bet it was.
Is an
Shit.
older lady in her pajamas, and she walked. You know when people, you assume that people are friends by how close they stand,
Yo.
right? This lady, they knew who she was, of course, but
Yo.
it didn't seem like they were friends. She came up within like a foot and a half of Rosie and shoved a piece of paper in her face while Rosie was on the computer doing something for another customer. And I was like, "Oh, they're friends, right?" And then she
Yo.
starts doing that, and they start talking to each other in that kind of manner. And I'm like, Oh, they're not friends, right?
No, this is the old lady customer that's not
Yeah.
afraid to, not afraid to be
Not afraid to show up in their pajamas.
yeah, yeah,
I don't know. I don't like doing that type of thing. Everyone like they try and make you. They do a wheel and deal type of thing. It makes it competitive.
yeah,
I don't like that wheel and deal type of thing.
yep. Oh yeah, I don't blame you.
And
Yeah.
I've sold stuff before in the past to idiots, and that's the only way I've come out on top. But I wasn't trying to gouge or take advantage of it. For
Yeah.
example, I sold a gun to someone, and he paid me twice for the gun. And I was like, okay, you're an idiot, right? Because he, let's say I sold the gun for $500. He paid me like $400, and he's like, I'll get you the rest of the money when I get paid again. I'm like, okay, cool, because I knew him, right?
yeah,
And I go to, I don't know, it's probably like a month later, just because everyone always has a problem. I can't do it. We just hold on next paycheck.
yeah.
But I knew where he lived. And so even for $400, it was worth more than what the gun was.
Yeah.
So I was like, if I lost out, okay, whatever. And we're friends, okay, whatever.
Yep.
So then when he finally pays me, he pays me another like $400.
Damn.
And I'm like,
paid you interest. Hell yeah.
yeah. And I'm like,
that's sick.
cool.
How long did it take him to pay it? Like,
no more than like a month and a half.
damn. So yes, that's not bad. That's not bad. You got some good interest just for doing payments. Like,
See, at first I was like, should I tell him? Because we're friends.
yo,
But
see, I would do payments with friends and stuff like that. Like, but I used to, and my friends are not like that. They will be late as shit, and they will like end up paying exactly what the original price was after they fucking lowball your ass. Like,
Yeah.
So I'm just like, you know what? I'm not doing business with friends no more because my friends are fucking lowballing assholes. Like that take forever to pay shit off. Like,
I don't like that type of thing, but I do like what they say with in the movie A Bronx Tale, which we should watch.
Oh, okay.
And
those old Batmans too.
Yeah. And Conan.
Oh yeah.
And Escape from New York and
Conan.
LA. No, dude.
Is it good? All right.
We'll set up a tent right here in the living room.
Yeah.
We'll do a fake fire and we'll watch that stuff.
I got a tent right there.
I saw you pitching a tent when I showed up. But anyway, so the movie
my tent is pitched 24/7. No, just kidding.
Hold on. A Bronx Tale, right?
Yep.
So the main character, he's kind of growing up in New York, and there's someone that he kind of knows who's kind of a don of a mob family.
Yep.
And the don likes him because the kid's not an idiot. The kid likes the don because he's a father figure. So they're walking along the side of the street, and the kid goes, "Oh, that's Jimmy. He owes me $20, right?" Like, "Hey, Jimmy, pay up. What the fuck?" Right? And then Jimmy's like, I'll pay you later. And tries to run away. And he's like, "I'll smash your fucking head in," whatever, right? And he goes, the Don grabs the kid. He's like, "What are you doing? Don't act like that, right? Do you like that guy?" And he goes, "No, he's a fucking rat. Whatever, fuck him. He's a punk, right?"
Yep.
And he goes, "So you don't want him in your life?" He goes, "No." And he owes you how much? $20. And he goes, "Think about this. That's how much it costs to make sure that guy never, ever talks to you ever again. Right? He'll avoid you for the rest of his life just for $20. And so that's kind of a cool way of looking at it.
Interesting.
You get what I'm saying?
Okay. Yeah.
Right? Someone you don't like. How do you get people you don't like out of your life? Either through major conflict or, if you can, avoidance. And if that person you don't like wants to avoid you out of their own, interest, then hey, it's just $20.
Yeah.
So that's a cool way of looking at it. I liked that.
Right.
And then so I try and consider that type of thing if I help out people with money. Now family, you know what I mean?
Yep.
You can get mad at family, but
luckily with family I don't have to well. Okay, there's two family members. I send money to my brother Matthew, but he's got two kids and stuff and everything, and then also
are they his?
yeah.
Oh, okay.
And
Keeping
then
kids locked up in a basement's expensive,
yeah, exactly. You know, like
especially if you don't have a basement.
yeah, and then like you gotta replace the locks once they get old, and
I don't think so. I think a
no,
lock's pretty
just
good. I mean, if they
I
start
know.
chewing at it,
Well,
you
that's the
like,
problem. See, they chew at it,
and then you
and
got to
then
bring in a dentist that you trust.
yep,
It's a
yep.
whole big
It's a
thing.
whole thing, like takes a lot of money. So yeah, I sent him money, but I used to send money to my brother Austin. And one time he said he needed some gas money, and then he fucking uploaded a Snapchat of him at the bar later that night. So I'm like, yeah, you definitely needed gas money to get to the bar.
That's right. That's
Like,
how it's done.
what happened is he had just enough money to get himself some fucking beers and go to the bar, but he didn't have enough money for gas for the rest of the week. So he's like, hey, give me some gas money so I can fucking go to the bar. Like, but he didn't say that. He just told me, hey, I need money for gas. Like, I'm on my last tank. Like, can you? It's like, oh, you're on your last tank because you plan on spending the rest of your money at the bar later. I see. Like, all right. Like, yes, I said him more than what he asked for. I sent him $60. He asked for 40. I sent him an extra fucking 20. And then he went to the bar later that day. Yeah, and so I'm like,
Yeah, see, I
fuck
don't
that.
like that.
Because nobody's going to the bar and only spending $20. Let's be honest. Like I sent him $60. I guarantee you that full $60 was blown at the bar. I know how he is. Like so.
I could do that. I can go to a bar and not spend a dime.
Yeah,
I don't
not
like. I'm
you
okay.
can. Yeah.
Okay, so let's say one beer, right? Let's say it's like $5 to $7, depending if you get some weird ass beer,
Yep.
but I don't, right? $5 to $7.
Yep. Which is
Now,
crazy.
first
but-
off, walking into the bar, you can determine pretty quickly if you want to be there.
yes.
Now,
Yep.
if you want to be there, okay, all right, then you go $5 to $7 for a beer. And I think within a beer's time, you determine if you want another beer or not.
Yep.
Most of the time, I don't want to be at the bar in the first place.
Yep. That's
I'm not going to buy a beer. And yeah.
See,
and-
that's me nowadays. But see, back in the day when I would go to the bar, I'd be spending $100 every time I went out, at least. Like
Wow.
yeah, like I spent $400 in a month going out one time, and that's when I was like, fuck, I gotta stop doing this shit. Like, fuck this. Like, what am I
Yeah.
doing? Now I work 3 days a week. I fucking relax, and I fucking don't spend a lot of money. I spend some money on the homeless and shit, and on helping other people, and that's it. And fucking, I don't go out. I don't fucking buy all the shit I used to buy and stuff. Like,
The thing with it, too, that is horribly obvious in my mind,
yo,
you could go and buy a 30-pack of whatever beer
yep.
for less than $30, right?
Back in the day, I would have.
Right,
Yeah,
but-
back in the
but-
day, I loved to have a beer after work.
So you could almost have a beer for less than $1 per beer if you went home and had it,
Yep.
right?
And
But
then
if you
the
go and buy
bar.
the same bar or buy the same beer at a bar, you're paying 5 to 7, if not more,
Yep.
for one beer. So it costs what, $4 to $6 for the social aspect of that?
Yep.
That's ridiculous. I
Yep.
can't imagine
And
that.
they're making money on the beer, the food, on everything, and they're getting, these bars are getting business.
Yeah,
I mean, some of those bars, hundreds of people are going through there a night, just a night. Like, and these bars are open all day.
so
Like, I mean,
how many times will you leave a tip? With
So-
each purchase?
yes.
Oh.
Yep. Like, and that's the thing. A lot of people do that. That seems to be some kind of bar etiquette. So their workers are getting paid, and I know because I've heard and talked to some of these people, and they're getting fucking paid.
Yeah.
They're going home with over $100 every night just in tips. Like, and fucking like that's just from a night shift, like that's not from like that long of a shift or anything like that, like so it's like
You know,
it's ridiculous,
It's-
like
good for them, but I have a story.
it's good for them, but like the business is kind of fucked up for charging those prices
Right.
when they obviously don't need to
So,
because people are generous. See, that's where it comes
people
back to
are
Pancake Gives
inebriated,
Back.
and
If people
they're
be
forced
generous,
to buy something,
well, no,
or they're forced to
people,
give a tip. So
well,
let me tell a story real quick. With my ex,
yo,
we went to Hotel Congress. We're hanging out. She got, I don't know, let's just say a White Claw,
yo,
and she gave a tip to the lady, the outside bartender lady. And you know, it's just a White Claw can
yo,
where you just pop the top and you drink
yo,
at your ease, right? So she went and got another one because we were hanging out, fine, whatever.
yo.
And she goes, and then the bartender asks her, "No tip?" She goes and buys another. Yeah, she demands.
What?
She demands.
Damn.
And when someone asks or mentions a tip, I
Yep.
think most people are gonna say "fuck you,"
Yo,
right?
yo.
And get pissed off.
But no,
right?
she went and tipped. Yo.
No, she didn't tip. She said, "No, I'm not gonna do it. You opened up a can."
Oh,
Right?
okay, okay.
Because they had the White Claw. I mean, look, she went from a fridge, handed it out.
Yep.
Here you go.
So she
give
tipped the
me
first time,
tip
but not
money.
the second time.
She tipped the first time.
Yep.
That's, you know, like a
Which is
standard,
which is
right?
standard, yeah.
I
like,
can understand that type of
Yep.
thing. I don't know how much she left, but I know that White Claw was probably like $8.
Yo,
So the fact that
it is purely a generosity thing. Going back and
It's
tipping a
supposed
second
to be.
time. Yo, it should be.
so that
Like,
bar etiquette thing, like you said, fuck that. If
Well-
someone came up to me and I was like the manager,
you
and
got to remember though, like some people are like that. Like again, everybody's different. Some people are gonna be like that no matter what. I mean, like until they learn, until they learn their lesson. Like some people are gonna act like that, and so the whole like bar etiquette thing, like it doesn't have anything to do with it. Like she's gonna say that shit or be that way, like no matter what, because she feels entitled for some reason.
Right.
Whatever her personal issues are.
yeah. So
or
if
whatever,
I was the
like-
manager at Hotel Congress and that lady, my ex, came up and said, "Your bartender demanded a tip,"
Yeah. Oh yeah. I'd
Right?
fucking yep. I'd
and
write
then
them
you
up.
hear the whole
like,
story.
or-
Yeah, it's the second one. I already left a tip. I was
Yep.
being polite. I didn't do anything wrong. I would go up and talk to that bartender and say, "What the fuck?
Yo.
You get a tip if someone is generous.
Yeah.
A tip is not mandatory."
No,
You know
it's
what
not.
I mean?
It's completely out of generosity. Like that's
Yeah,
that's
so-
all tipping is. But that's why we should tip. It's because like if we help support each other better than these
Okay,
fucked up companies.
but-
for example, Office Max.
With toilet paper.
Other day I went to Office Max. Yep, and
I
let
was
me
thinking
tell you.
about it.
Yep, I
You
was
get
not
toilet
expecting
paper-
it. I
toilet
didn't
paper
expect
for an
them to
office.
have toilet paper.
Cleaning,
Like,
chemical.
You're right, the
whatever.
bathroom and stuff
Right.
and everything. Like, but I wasn't expecting it. Paper towels, toilet paper. They had it. 2-pack of paper towels. Fucking what was it? Fucking
It was like $12.
$12. $6 a roll. And then fucking for a 12-pack of toilet paper, it was what, $24? Double the price.
No,
Double.
no, you had like $40.
For one of them was 24, the one of them was 40 something. It was the bigger one that was 40 something.
40
Like,
and
but it was
44.
only a little bit bigger. It was like a 12 pack and like a 16 pack or some
Yeah.
shit like that or whatever, like, or an 18 pack or something like that. Like, and yeah, and double the price of what you'll find at the store at a normal grocery store. Office Max just fucking
Gouging.
Office maxing the prices out of these things, like it's crazy. Yeah, it's price gouging. Like there's people that got sued for that stuff and everything during COVID. Like and yet these corporations can go and just do it. No problem. Like
Dude, I was so excited to try and find resources during COVID.
yeah.
When everyone started freaking out, I was like, fuck yeah.
Oh, I never cared at all.
Dude,
Like,
no. okay,
there's so many stores out there. There's so much
No,
everything.
no,
I
no,
never
no.
cared.
It was fun.
I never
right?
had an issue. Yo.
What I did is I got my Glock and I got extra magazines and I got a big old fixed blade knife and I was like, all right, let's
Yo.
go shopping for toilet paper, right?
Oh,
and
yo.
I went to a bunch of different places. I saw it were a bunch of different places. They were already picked clean, ransacked. So I went to a dollar store. And
Okay.
it's that one over by Palo Verde.
Oh,
owned,
yo.
owned by the Asians, the cool people
Oh,
there.
the
Those guys are
99
cool.
cents store.
Yeah, those guys are cool.
Okay.
And I went in there. I got some knockoff bleach. I got toilet paper. I got paper towels. I got hand wipes. All this stuff
Oh, okay.
for cheap. They didn't
Yep.
care. And I
Nice.
still have some of that bleach
Yeah,
and those
really.
alcohol wipes, all this stuff. I was getting
You should
ready.
put it online and be like, "Hey, this is COVID."
Yeah.
Like,
Boom. You know.
yeah, like from COVID
Yeah.
during the crisis. Like, here you go. Like,
And so
you know, some dumbass will buy that
dude,
shit.
I was so excited. I was like, yes, apocalypse. I thought that'd have been, it could have been so much more fun.
Yo,
But people were like, oh, only essential workers are allowed out.
it was some bullshit. Yeah, like all the lies though, all the stuff that came out, you know, the masks and everything, all the science behind it and everything, the lies about how long they were working on the vaccines and about the data behind it.
Did you ever see someone double or triple masked? I did.
Yes.
In their own car by themselves.
I never understood that. Like, all you're doing is breathing in your germs. Like, if you're infected, you're breathing in the same germs
Yeah.
over and over and
Dude,
over and over.
mask
I don't
breath?
get it. Like, yeah. Like,
That was horrible. Did you have that?
like, yeah, sometimes, yeah, you gotta floss. You gotta floss. Like, let me tell you, like, it don't mean shit if you brush your teeth. Like, if you're not flossing, that's where the smell comes from. It comes from all the old food stuck in between your teeth. That's where that bad smell comes from. So even if you're brushing your teeth every day, if you ain't flossing, your breath ain't you ain't gonna cover that shit up.
I floss.
Yeah, that's good. Hell yeah.
And people think
That's more important than brushing. Believe it or not, it's more important than brushing. Your mouth, the bacteria in your mouth and everything will take care of a lot of the food and residue on your teeth. It's not going to take care of the shit between your teeth. Like, it will, like saliva and stuff, you know, will like a little bit, but I mean, you got to floss. Like, that's the big one that'll really help you out, even more than brushing.
See,
Believe it or
I
not.
liked brushing my teeth when I was a kid, and I found out that when you have morning breath,
Yep.
it's the smell of all the bacteria taking a shit on the surfaces of your mouth. That's what
Yeah,
that is.
can
And I was
see
like,
that.
I like getting shit out of my mouth first thing. And so
Yeah.
I never had a problem brushing my teeth
Yep.
twice a day. Or if I was gonna eat like a big old chocolate cake, right?
Yep.
Let's say it's my birthday.
Yep.
Eat a slice of cake. I have no problem brushing my teeth.
Yeah.
I had a friend. I said, after we eat this, right? I think we went to Dunkin' Donuts or something like that or whatever. Oh
Yeah.
no, we went to Fry's and got pumpkin pies, right? He ate his, I ate mine. I'm like, after this, I'm gonna brush my teeth. And he goes, why are you gonna do that? Why are you gonna do that? I'm like, there's a bunch of sugar here, right?
Yep.
And he goes, yeah, but you're getting rid of the pumpkin pie flavor in your mouth. I like having it last. And I'm like,
I know
I'm
what
like,
he means too.
yeah, sure, but like, don't you
I
want
know
your
what he means.
you want your teeth to last? You know what I mean? Now I had a
Yep.
bunch of cavities as a kid, which is funny because I had no problem brushing my teeth, right?
Yep.
But
I did
now,
not have a lot of cavities growing up, and I did not brush my teeth that much.
see, so that's the interesting thing with it.
Yep.
Um,
Yep.
But I brush my teeth now, and
My brother Austin had more cavities than me, and he brushed his teeth a lot more than I did growing up.
so
like-
when you brush, do you aim for the 2 minute at least and no more? Have you heard about that?
All right. We're gonna break some barriers here. We're gonna break some minds here, but this is gonna be very controversial here. All right, like not a lot of people are gonna like this. I might
You
get a lot
don't
of
brush
shit
your
for this.
teeth?
I don't brush my teeth. I use mouthwash and I floss, and I like. Like you know, if I need to, if there's shit on my teeth, you know, like floss, mouthwash, and then fucking like if I really got something stuck up in my gums, you got your fingers, you know, like fucking
You know, I was gonna get you toothpaste.
and if like plaque starts to build up on my teeth, if I can like feel it with my tongue, like I'll scrape it off with my finger. That's all they do. They scrape it off with a piece of metal at the dentist. Like I scrape it off with my finger.
Yeah.
Like yep. Like I don't brush my teeth. You
So
know,
what
like
mouthwash?
I mouthwash and floss. Alcohol-free mouthwash, preferably.
I don't think that's strong enough. I've got this one.
I don't know.
I'll take a
Like-
picture of it. I like it. And I only use
Yeah.
it like maybe once a month, and it makes me feel minty fresh
Yeah.
for a month. And it's
Alright.
it doesn't have a lot of the extra crap. You can feel it working, you know what I mean? A lot of people
Yup.
say when you get the stuff with no alcohol in it. They're like, it doesn't feel like it's working, right?
Yep.
Mine, you can kind of feel it working. It might be alcohol free. I don't remember. And it says you got to rinse afterwards. Do not use for more than 30 seconds and rinse.
Ain't that something? Yeah, like using like chemicals that you shouldn't have in your body to clean your body. Like,
So this
That's
is supposed to be
interesting.
it's a more healthy one.
oh, okay.
That's why I went to it, because I wanted to use deodorant that didn't have aluminum. I
Mhm.
wanted to have a mouthwash that like
I've
didn't have
noticed
all these
that
things.
if I use deodorant, that like if I use certain deodorants and then I stop, I will get a rash like on my
What?
armpits. Yeah, I've that's happened multiple times where if I use certain deodorants and then I stop using them, I will get a rash on my armpits. Like and fucking yeah, and for like a couple days and then it'll go away and like it won't come back. Like
So I wonder then if you're sweating and pushing things out of your pores, and that's what the rash is.
could be. It's a stinky ass fucking rash. I'll tell you that much. So could be like
Hmm.
stinky, nasty ass fucking rash. But it only happens after I stop using those like certain deodorants,
So who do you
which
have
I've
now?
mostly used Degree, and then I have a Method deodorant, which I stopped using because it does that same shit. Uh, but Degree and Method are the two really that I've always like used.
I've got Degree right now. It's a white and black one that's not supposed to leave marks on clothing,
Oh,
and
okay.
then I have one of the blue gel looking ones
I've
that's
never liked this.
I don't like them, but
They're so
when I
weird to
plan on
me.
doing something that I know I'm going to be outside and sweating,
Yeah.
I'll do those ones.
My brother Austin always liked those gel ones, and I'm always like, "Oh, what the fuck!" Like it's just
I
so
left one
weird
in
to
my
me.
truck for just in case,
yeah,
and that thing melted. And,
really?
oh,
Damn,
dude,
how bad? What did it like leak out everywhere and all
yeah,
that? Oh, yeah, because it's like a jelly almost or
yeah.
something. It's like, oh, it's so weird. I'm not a fan of like the texture, like it's just
You see
so.
there's certain deodorants now that are good for like 72 hours or 96 hours, 4 days.
yeah,
I
yo,
used to wonder if I put it on too much, because I had the 48-hour one,
yo,
and I'd put it on each morning, and after taking a shower in the evening, so
yo.
you would think you take a shower, you wash it off. I don't think I was washing it off.
I just find it interesting that like is high like is smelling good like is like
Not smelling good,
our
but not smelling
smells are
bad.
our scents that important to where like we have to put like all these like chemicals on ourselves and like all these sprays and all this stuff when we're shampooing and showering every day when we have first world technology and showers everywhere and all this stuff and we have plenty of water and everything like is it really like necessary to be doing all this extra stuff to smell good? Like we're
Well,
cleaning ourselves every day anyways. Like why is it so important that people feel like they need to do all this extra stuff to like to stay smelling good all the time? I mean, my brother Austin, like he used to shower multiple times a day and he would do all the extra shit and everything, like
was
he'd
he a
shower
stinky
3 times
person?
a day every time he'd go out. No, he was one of those people that anytime he'd go out in public or go out to some like place, anytime he'd be around girls or some shit like that, always had to shower beforehand.
Well,
Like
I think with my type of grooming and worrying about stuff, it is what it
but
is.
see, you don't like wear cologne or anything like
I
that,
do.
like oh well, yeah,
If
but
I
for
go
certain situations
certain
though.
situation, I'm
Yeah.
not.
Like, but there's people
There's
that like every
won't
day
leave
it's
the
their
house. Yeah.
routine. There's people that it's their daily routine. Like I have to put this on. Those are the people I'm talking about. Like why? Why? Like like I can understand for certain situations and everything, and for like like more important stuff or whatever, like, but like if you like have to rely on it, like because like you need to smell so good, like that's like asking for attention, is what
Well,
that is. That's
I
not like.
I went to middle school with this guy Julio,
Hmm.
and he didn't show up for school one day, and you're like, "Where were you yesterday?" He goes, "I didn't have hair gel." He didn't have hair gel,
What?
couldn't style his hair, and his mom said, "No, you don't have to go to school."
Damn.
He
That's
had like a
crazy.
Goku kind of hair, and I
Yeah.
was like, well, "Yeah, I can understand wanting to look okay, but
Yo.
put on a hat."
Put on
Yeah,
a hat, right?
put on a hat if you
Like,
can't do it. It's not going to be the end of the world.
literally.
Don't you want to go see your friends? No, not if they see me like this.
Right? Like,
So I think with my kind of thing with grooming is if I can be not overwhelmingly fresh or
Yep.
vibrant in the room, but if I can be like a neutral in the room,
Yep.
good.
Yeah. Yep.
It's like the same type of thinking of wear fresh underwear if
Yeah.
you're going
Yep.
somewhere, right?
Yep.
If you
Yep.
know you stink, clean up a little bit.
Well, you want to change your underwear every day because, like, I mean,
I
it
do.
I sweat. Yeah, like fucking. If it's hot, my ass will sweat. Like,
Yeah,
yeah.
I know.
So
It's a horrible thing. When I went on a date with that girl that did the sonograms and stuff like that,
oh, yep.
for whatever reason, we were talking about how shitty Tucson is and how hot it is. She like, do people ever get used to the heat here? I go, either you get used to it or you die. And she goes, okay, so everyone
Yep.
here has gotten used to it. And she goes, well, the only thing I keep in mind is that there are 5 areas on the body where heat and cold, hot and cold, come in and go out, right? So
Oh,
the top
okay,
of your
yep.
head, your hands, your feet, right?
Yep.
So if you're in snow and you don't have socks and shoes, you're going to lose a lot of heat through your feet really quickly.
Yep.
Same thing, if you're in snow, you lose it from the top of your head.
Yep.
So a hat's good, whatever. And she said, there's 5 things, right? And you know what number 1 is? I said, your crotch, right? Because with me, that's like the first place. You got
Yep.
2 layers of clothes, at least.
Yeah.
Some people more. I don't know how.
Oh,
Right?
that's got to be the worst spot. Like the
She didn't
sweatiest.
even know. That wasn't a part of the thing.
Really.
She said head, hands, feet, I think like neck and armpits, something like that. And she says, yeah, I guess, well, there's 6 when I said crotch. I was like, what are you talking about? That's like just about your crotch, armpits,
Yeah.
and then everything else everywhere else is secondary. When you start
like
sweating,
a motherfucker.
you know what I
yeah.
mean? So I don't know.
Hmm.
I thought for sure because you got the 2.
I mean, I can understand like her view, like
this is
like,
a medical
if you
view.
warm your feet, then yes, like at night when you stick your feet out from under the covers, you feel a lot cooler.
Yeah, but I also
like-
get scared that something's gonna grab my toes, man.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is. I know there's
Oh,
nothing
shit.
there, but
but yeah, so I think it comes down to that, I don't like from her aspect, like yes, like if you warm your hands, you'll feel warmer. If you warm your feet, you'll feel warmer. If you warm your head, you'll feel warmer. But like you're talking about sweat glands, so like that's a little bit, I think, different possibly.
well, I don't
from
know. I
exactly
just
what she's saying.
when I think about it, growing up here, being in these shitty summers and having a swamp cooler, what I would do once I started being able to think, I would get water bottles, freeze them, right?
Yo,
And then I'd put one in my crotch and one on my neck.
Really?
And
I
I'd
never
go and
tried
watch
that.
TV or drive to wherever or play a video game. Because you got your femoral arteries right here. Right?
There's that guy that made the ball cooler that you stick it on your air vent in your car and it's a hose. You can put it
That's
down
cool.
by your balls.
I think I would get that.
Yeah,
But I
right?
need the air conditioning to work.
Mine
Mine stopped working again.
Again? No. Do you have a leak? You might have a leak.
It's got to be a leak. I
It's
don't
gotta
know
be a
where though,
leak.
but
Yeah, like ESOS could. Well,
I have the guys
somebody.
looking and stuff.
Yeah.
Monday they're
Just
going to
have
see
them
if they can find the leak.
Spray with some soapy water or something. Like and
No, they
then-
put the dye in there. They're going to see.
Oh, okay.
Apparently,
oh,
you have to use
damn.
the yellow glasses and an ultraviolet. And my brother used the ultraviolet light
Damn,
that we
they're
have.
doing all that.
Yeah, they're
Shit.
professionals.
Yeah, well,
Um,
ESOS just he did it like simple. Like with mine, he just pumped air through it and then he sprayed it with soapy water, and yeah, and it worked.
I don't know.
It's the redneck quick way. Like, oh really? Is it gonna come through? You think?
I don't
Or-
know, but
I
so
wonder.
with me, when I would go through these summers,
Yep.
where anywhere you sit, anywhere you lay down, you're gonna have a sweat layer underneath you, which is
Yep.
horrible, miserable.
Luckily here it's not as bad. Oh, if you've ever been to like Missouri in the summer.
Yeah, because you got the humidity and stuff like
Yeah.
that. But think
Oh,
about
yeah.
this, right?
Yep.
If you're gonna go and get an oven baked pizza and you put it in your oven and you're cooking that bitch,
Yep.
what kind of heat is in the oven? A dry heat,
Yep.
right? So heat is heat.
Yeah.
And it's not like we don't
Unless
have people
you're,
die
like-
from the heat
Unless
So
you're
anyways.
like boiling something in the oven or something like that, then well.
Boil something in the oven?
Right? Like,
That'd be something
that's
funny to
something you
see. I
normally
don't think
do,
anyone's
but
ever.
That's a good way to create a sauna, right?
Well, no, okay, that'd be something funny for a video. Like you're making spaghetti.
Boil it in the oven.
Like,
It's
all
not a
right, this
bad
is his
idea.
first time making spaghetti, so don't make fun of him. All right, come on, he's in the kitchen. Where's the pot? It's in the oven.
Yep, it's
You
in
mean on the
oven, like-
stove? No, in the oven.
Like, all I got is this glass layer. I don't know what you mean by the
I didn't want to
stove,
scratch
like-
it. I didn't want to. Okay, so your femoral artery, big thing, right? If you get that shit nicked, you're gonna bleed out like within a minute and a half, something. Same thing with the
Yup.
carotid artery.
Oh,
So I was
okay.
like, well, hell,
So there's a lot of blood flow there then.
big
So
blood
that's-
flow.
Yes.
So I thought,
that's-
put that there, put that there, and it would really actually cool you down.
Yup.
Something pretty cool. I remember going and meeting with Michael. He was talking to this girl who was also something to do with medical something or other.
Oh, okay.
And I talked about how I would do that because she's not from here or whatever.
Yep.
And she looked at me like as if I'm a fucking idiot.
Really?
And I'm like, how is that not something that you've encountered or understand to work?
right?
Right? You don't have any question of that making sense,
No,
right?
No, none at all.
You got hot blood, put ice on it.
Yep.
Cool down the blood. And then it cools
Yup.
down the rest of everything.
Yeah,
So what I had
It's
said
just like a AC where it's circulating and
Right,
cooling, getting
right?
cooled.
It
Like
seems pretty simple
I
to
mean,
me.
It's pretty common sense, sort of. I mean,
So because I don't know everything, I
Yep.
asked with the carotid arteries, it's on both sides, right?
yep.
I wondered if one was up to the brain and then one was returning down. One side of the neck is up, one side is down.
Yeah, you'd think.
I didn't
right?
know. It was just a question. And she goes, why do you think that? I'm like, because I would take a cold water bottle and cool it. And I was wondering if I was cooling my brain or if I was cooling it returning to the heart.
Yep.
And she goes, what are you talking about? Like as if I'm like,
where is it all flowing? Yeah,
yeah,
it's gotta
this
be
is
circulating,
cooling the brain,
right?
is it right? And so
Like,
she goes, what are you talking about? I'm like,
or is
cooling
it just
down your blood.
stagnant all the time. Like as far as I'm aware, if it's pumping, right? It's fucking circulating. Like,
Right. And so I go, I want to know if I'm cooling my brain or if I'm cooling it back to the heart and then, cooling the rest of the body as it pumps around.
she just couldn't understand it, or
So she
like-
looks at me like I'm super fucking stupid.
like,
And I'm like, you're cooling
what?
down the blood. It's going throughout the body. It's cooling down the
Yeah.
rest of the body. It's the same thing as your
Literally,
your
yup.
engine, you're with your radiator and your coolant,
Yup.
right? And she like did the looking around like, this is your friend, the fucking retard, right? And I got really, really fucking pissed.
Oh, I
Because-
bet.
This is like someone saying that the sun doesn't come up in the morning. Like, what? What are you talking about? I'm
Well,
like,
it doesn't if you're in what is it? The Netherlands around like the summertime or something like that. For 2 months, it actually stays.
yes,
Yep.
but that's the thing, right? Okay, so in the morning, oh, it's morning. There's the sun. It's coming up, right? If you don't have the midnight sun to worry about, right?
Yo.
Okay, so it's that type of thing. Like, if you're thirsty, drink a liquid.
Yo.
You'll be less thirsty. No, you're thirsty. Eat something. It's like, what the fuck are you talking about? I guess if you eat soup, But
yeah, there you go.
there's
Like,
always an
but even
exception.
then, that doesn't really quench your thirst, you know.
It depends on the soup.
Yeah.
So she just would not admit that there's any logic to what I was saying.
Interesting.
She would, I don't remember if she said something that like
nothing at all. Like
no.
All
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh.
Goodbye.
We'll do it right after this. Right after this story here. Like,
Well, okay,
Yeah,
all right.
yep.
Okay, so yeah,
So,
it was
yeah.
just, it's something that, you think back in life and every single time it flusters me,
You got
it
2 minutes.
pisses me off, and it makes you instantly hate someone.
Yeah.
Before that, she was a cool person. She was smart, fun to talk to, fun to ask questions to, and then after that, I wouldn't give a shit if she fell off a building onto some spikes, man. I was like, fuck, because
Damn.
she just, the way that she responded, she made me
I feel like an
look
idiot.
stupid, feel like an
Yup.
idiot. And then the thing is, the two other people at the table,
Yo.
they're
But
good. They're good at not taking sides.
You got to think though. Look how misinformed we've been about certain things.
But she's a
Look
fucking
how much
doctor,
look how
man.
much science changes and is
But
always
that's not changing.
Like, well,
If it's hot, make it
well,
cold.
if we weren't taught the right things in school all the time, then she
Yeah,
might
but
have
I
a
wasn't
different-
even taught
she
that
might have a
shit.
different understanding of it. If she
She had 2
if her
degrees.
only
She spent 8
understanding-
years in school.
Yes, but if her only understanding is what she learned in school, maybe they don't teach that kind of stuff. Maybe they don't teach common sense. They teach you to work for the system. I mean,
Yeah, but okay, it's hot. There's a cold pool. Jump in the cold pool.
Yeah.
That won't do anything.
yeah.
Why would you do that?
No, that would do something. I mean, that would very well.
But
do something.
that's what she
What
said.
is what is the thing? Just in the if you're in the snow, hypothermia, you want to warm up, you want to warm your body. I mean,
No. So I had somebody, and if we could continue talking about it. So I had someone tell me that if you're in a hot, arid environment,
Mhm.
you drink a hot liquid to cool down your body.
Oh no!
And if you're in a snowy environment, you drink a cold liquid to warm up your body. Do you know why, my friend?
Why is that?
If you're in a hot environment and you drink a hot liquid, the body doesn't do anything. It maintains, right? It's
Yeah.
fine. It starts to be okay, right? But if you drink a cold
Yeah.
liquid in a hot environment, your body wastes energy and becomes hotter, warming up that liquid. And in the inverse, if you're in a cold environment and you drink a warm liquid, your body wastes energy and I guess doesn't warm up from the warm liquid, even though everyone is always
Interesting.
depicted as drinking warm cocoa in the snow. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
right. Yep.
Yeah,
Yep.
so-
Like,
I don't understand.
interesting, huh?
And she tried to say that the
I mean, I see what she's saying, but
okay, so you can understand, but she tried to use the example that the I don't know, the people in the people with the camels, not the Aborigines, those are the Africa at Australia.
are you talking about the ones over in Dubai and stuff?
Yeah, what are they called?
Those
It's a specific. We just call them the Arabs.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah,
So the Arabian people drink hot tea to cool down.
Middle Eastern, something.
Yeah,
like-
people of the deserts
Yep.
drink hot tea to cool down.
Really? All right.
And
That's
she
a-
told
that's
that
a
to
thing.
several people.
Can we
No,
can we
no,
confirm?
I think
Is that
they
a
just
thing?
drink hot tea because they want hot tea, right? But
Yeah.
but she said that, and several people were like,
Because we're one of the only countries that really prefer iced tea. Most people drink it hot, like
yeah,
the
but we
UK
only prefer
and
it,
other
it
countries.
could be hot as shit as long as it's got enough sugar.
Yep,
We're the sugar
yep.
tea people.
Interesting. All right, we're gonna wrap this up. So let's see. We're gonna have to see how this sounds. But that was the first
Installment.
installment of EMP podcast, or possibly what is the
Oh, the idea?
yeah.
Manic Digression.
Or Manic Digression. Yep, we might be coming up with a new logo here in a minute. We'll see.
Hey, you know what? It's kind of funny. We brought it back to the beginning. We
Yep.
talked with homeless people, and then we talk about the people of the desert.
Yeah,
at the end.
Yeah, that we did. But yeah, so there we go. We'll see how this goes. And,
Hey guys, thank you for listening today. I'm Dakota.
I'm Pancake.
We are Entertainment Mafia Productions, and we greatly appreciate you listening to our podcast.
Visit the website.
EMPsucks.com.
Yep, empsucks.com. And then also, if you enjoyed, make sure you share with all your friends. And we'll see you next time.